The next important aspect of video production, and most critical, is lighting. The reason why is because you have to light your subject. Like we said earlier, I'm currently lit up by 3 separate lights in this one room that are all allowing me to be visible to the camera 100%. And even more so, we have lights on the back of this current green screen, which is currently a different color behind me, which looks kind of cool. But it is a green screen that needs to be lit properly. If it's not, then we can't do anything in post-production or in the editing aspect to fix it. Now, shooting really dark video is only going to lead to a lot more problems in post-production or the editing aspect, and it's not going to let you do all the creative things that you'd like to do necessarily. In fact, I have a perfect example. One time I shot something, a wedding back in the day, and it was really dark in the room. Upon sending over my comp to my client, who was the bride, she suggested we do a couple of creative flares and things of this nature, like motion graphics in the background, to kind of induce this sort of magical flare while the bride and groom were dancing for the first time on the first dance. And unfortunately, I couldn't do it because the video was so dark that I couldn't add any sort of effects. The computer, as much as it can do, couldn't understand the picture because it was way too dark. And boosting up the colors, the whites, the brights, it didn't work. It only made it look worse. So even though we have technology and we're at a point where we can do all sorts of crazy awesome stuff with our computers, our software, our post-production editing suites, it's not always plausible when you don't have good video. And lighting is the #1 reason why most people fail at this entire industry. Now, a 5-point light kit is minimal for what you want to have in your kit and your toolkit of things and your gear that you want to work with in terms of video production. And we will go into all of that a little bit later in the next video as far as where you can purchase these different options and where the cheapest ones are that you can actually use and still succeed beautifully.